Hey guys, Artosis here, bringing you some more CasterMuse Narak StarLeague. This is Group E in the round of 32, and Group E is going to be the fastest group of all. And that is because of a couple sad things. First off, Iris, a legend, an absolute legend of Brood War. Unfortunately, he was sick and had to drop out of the group. So really unfortunate. I was very much looking forward to casting some of his games. He's always been one of my favorite Terran players. Hopefully he can be back and healthy for the next tournament that he's in. And then Core, a Protoss player, an up-and-coming Protoss player, also had to withdraw. Apparently he has a hand injury. So that's unfortunate. That leaves us 2 players in the group just playing for seeding at this point. And in the top right, it's Beast. Beast has been one of the strong up-and-coming Zergs. You have to kind of put him next to players like HM, like Spire, like Zealot, right? He's in that kind of Generation Yoon, you know, Yabsab, those guys. He's one of those strong, up-and-coming, kind of aggressive, 2-hatchery-based Zerg players. And by the way, it looks like he is going for an overpool here. His opponent, a good friend of mine, it's Ziggy, the Polish Terran. He is living in Korea right now. And I would put Ziggy down as the most aggressive foreign Terran, right? Of all the good Terran players outside of Korea, like Ziggy is highly aggressive. He's got a lot of interesting build orders. So it should be cool to see what he wants to do here against Beast. You can see he got a very fast gas here. And he is walling in. This is a Zergling tight wall. So he definitely has something up his sleeve. Always fun to cast Ziggy because he does have some kind of wild build orders, and a lot of the times I see him get ahead against very strong players, but of course finishing them off is one thing, getting ahead is another. So the overpool here from Beast, this is just a safety build. This is him saying, I'm a lot better than my opponent. Let's make sure I don't just die to like proxy racks, right? So it's kind of, you don't need to necessarily 9 pool. The overpool is going to be plenty safe. It's going to give you a better economy and all that. So he has 6 lings on the way. Hatchery coming up, and he should be safe, but honestly, like, I like the factory against this kinda, right? Like, he has the wall, so he's not going to take any damage. Ziggy scouting pretty late because he doesn't actually care very much what Beast is doing. You know, like, his build is, as far as the early game goes, invincible. With the wall, like, you literally can't die to anything right at the beginning, and then, you know, he's going Vulture, most likely, and that can kill, like, Infinity Zerglings if you do it right. So 3rd hatch on location, but there's been no scout yet here for Beast. So he gets down here. He's going to see no natural expansion up. He's going to see a wall with 1 Marine, and this is not blinking. So does he keep this? I actually don't know. Like, he might just leave it up. But right now, you're looking at this and you're saying, oh, there's tech on the way. And he's going to search the map with the lings. It's like, is there a proxy factory? Because that can be very powerful, right? Like a proxy factory. What if you build a factory here? You just float the factory and that type of thing. Any close by facts, you can see him really scouting here looking for. He should actually have something go down here to check as well. But he is checking everywhere just to make sure he's not about to die. But it actually... excuse me. Sorry. I'm a little bit overexcited to see this crazy 1 base all-in from Ziggy. He is going double starport. So this is going to be a Wraith opener. I'm not entirely sure how good Ziggy's micro is for a build order like this. So when you go for 1 base Wraith, it can win, okay? I've seen pro gamers win with this, but you have to be so good with that micro. And there are follow-ups. Like, there are ways to go from 1 base 2-port Wraith into a macro game where you actually go bio with it. And then it's like Wraith is kind of your anti-all Zerg tech, and bio is the muscle. So we'll see. The Vulture comes up to the natural. Basically, all the lings are in here. So this is actually a very nice containment Vulture at the moment. And it's a Hydralisk Den coming up. So this is Beast playing very, very safe. Layer on the way. Hydralisk Den. And we'll see what the Wraiths can do. You know, if this were like Leda, I'd be like, yeah, the Hydralisk Den is not a good choice. Because, you know, when you watch Leda do a build like this, he will end up killing so many Hydras with the Wraiths, it actually becomes a comedy. But, I don't know the level of Ziggy's micro with this. So we're going to see. The Wraith comes over. He's going to pick off the Overlord. Now, a single Wraith can do a couple different things. It can be just a single Wraith, and he might be going, like, dropship behind. He might be, you know, there's several possibilities, but definitely one of them is 2-port Wraith. So, he doesn't know yet. When he sees the second Wraith, he will probably know, right? You never would go 1-port, 2 Wraith on one base. That doesn't make sense. And that's why Ziggy's hiding these, because he knows that there is still some question as to what he's doing right now. Now, a single Hydra comes out. Gonna start hitting this Wraith, just keeping it away from his Overlords. He should be making a Hydra over here, I would say. No, I guess not. Maybe this Wraith can be got, actually. Oh, some nice micro. Oh, misses that shot. You know, even with the Hydras defending, you can end up killing off the Overlords. It is a possibility. There's no vision for Beast on this side of the map, so he's trying to just, like, mathematically counter this. Right? Like, he's got a good amount of drones. He's got 20 drones, 21 drones now across 3 bases. He's got some Hydras just kind of sitting on defense. But Cloak is done, so we actually have a lot of potential here. If he flies in with the Wraiths and kills this Hydra, like, he might be able to power down the Overlords, kill a bunch of drones, that type of thing. And there's literally no vision for Beast. Dude, this is... Okay, there are 2 Hydras here now, so that does make it a lot harder. Here comes a 3rd Hydra. I mean, he might just hit the main base then? I don't know. Like, here he goes. He's going towards the 3rd. There's 2 Hydras there, so it feels like a good spread of Hydras overall. Okay, he's going after Overlords as opposed to... Oh, miss micro. See, this is exactly it. Like, that was like 3 missed shots of 20 damage each on 4 Wraiths each. So that's like a lot of missed damage. He comes over. He's going to be able to take out this Hydra. Going to be able to take out another and start on the drone. So... there's still potential here as far as damage goes. Overlord speed is on the way, but it's going to take a little bit. Double volleys are going to be able to kill off drones. The Hydra's walking in, and that's because an Overlord is about to pop. So what he wants to do is gun down these Wraiths as the Overlord pops out. Ziggy does not want any part of that with only 4 Wraiths. A couple more come up. He decloaks to start banking that energy again and going to go after these Overlords. Oh, my God. Oh my God, this is a lot of damage. This is a huge amount of damage. Look at this. He supply blocks him down at 38 of 27, and he's starting to get some Wraith, some drones as well. Now, Scourge are coming. This is where you're going to earn your money as a Wraith player. Or lose it. Oh God. Oh God. I don't think he has enough energy to cloak every single Wraith. If you do, you can just cloak and turn and kill him. Okay, he tried that, but there's 1 uncloaked Wraith in here. I can see it. So the Scourge could have still gotten a kill there. Anyways, he comes up, and he has enough Wraiths at this point where there is a possibility of fighting a couple Hydras. He decides to just take out the Overlord. Still pretty much a supply block, but Beast continues to pop more Overlords. We have the natural actually being made. Some more Wraiths are coming out as well. And I think he does need to lean into the race. I actually think this is the right call to make a few more Wraiths. Like, he needs to do a little bit more and then rally out like Marines, maybe get a siege tank. 6 Hydras you can easily hold with a bunker, as long as you have SCVs to repair and Marines in it. I don't know what's in here because I've been watching the Wraiths. Dude, Ziggy might actually win this. Seriously, if he pulls 3 SCVs, I think he's good. I think he'll win this game if he just pulls SCVs right now. In fact, oh, see, there's only 1 Marine in here. Now, Hydras can power down a bunker pretty quickly, but they can't power down SCVs quickly. So as long as you have a good amount of SCVs to repair, you're safe. Look at this. Look at this. He's getting him, man. Oh, my God. The Wraith Swarm is unbelievable. Down to 16 drones. And he's just barely not going to hold against these Hydras. So just barely not enough SCVs there. A tank is almost done siege. Oh, a single Wraith with Cloak against 2 Speed Overlords in here, but he's killing everything. Ziggy's going to win this. Like, yeah, Ziggy is going to win this game. This is amazing. Gets top seed out of this group. I am loving it. Amazing. Amazing. Like, these few Hydras cannot possibly do enough damage. The SCVs can kill them. He's got siege tanks coming out here as well. There's really nothing left over. Killing off all the rest of the Hydras here. 1 drone remains. 5 supply for Beast. And Ziggy gonna take the win. GG.